Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 6 of The Blades of Ragnarok. A little reminder of all of the rules and goals we have for our series, and let's get started. Welcome everybody, welcome. In before a DMCA strike from Disney for wearing clothing. Alright, so let's summarize our current problems and challenges before I get going. We have a ton of dogs to feed, and they require a lot of food. This, of course, is a bit of a problem because we don't really have any food. We just did kill a thrumbo, but it's not going to last very long. Hi, buddy. They wanted to see you. We have a mech cluster that is spewing out centipedes. Unfortunately, they're going to assemble at least 2 more centipedes, which is not great. And also the mech cluster fully covers the ambrosia, not that the ambrosia was growing. We are about halfway to researching, maybe a third of the way researching electricity. So there are some measures I want to take in order to ensure the long-term survival of this community. And there are going to be some things I kick off immediately. But I just wanted to mention, everybody that is donating bits and subbing and all that. Thanks, guys. It's awesome to be back. I was on the road 15 hours yesterday, so I could make today's stream. That was rough. It's probably the longest amount of time I've ever driven in a clip. It was bad. I got home and my legs were like jittery. And there was a lot of just crazy drivers out there. And I started my drive in like 2 feet of snow, which was not so cool. But, oh, great. Well, I guess we'll have, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Immediately, we start with a blight of my hill root. I mean, it wasn't going to grow anyway, but that's just injury to insult, or insult to injury. So the plan was, or is, to settle out a hunting camp. I'm only allowed to settle boreal forests that are mountainous and cavernous, and this boreal forest right here, that is only 2 tiles away, exactly perfectly fits the bill. Which means that I'm going to send Naz over there really as soon as I can, so that he can start hunting for us. Another thing I wanted to do is we're starting to store important items outdoors, and I'm going to bring that in. Yeah, I'm really not going to be able to plant any plants until I get hydroponics, or at the very least electricity, because of course I can add heaters to natural soil and grow that way. That's actually totally fine. Oh, Sergio. Yeah, you are totally just going to be eaten. So, we do have this mech cluster down here that is replicating and being annoying. I need a new map to grow food. You know, there is no new map that's going to be able to offer me food, full stop, because of the temperatures. Now, one thing I could do is to clear out these mega spiders, and that's something I do want to do once my guys are a little bit healthier. Svein and Naz, they all need a little bit of extra oomph. But there are 3 yaks that did wander in that will keep us fed. So, oh man, who to thank here? X42 for the resub, Fangface for the resub, Shield with a gifted sub to Tumbling Satellite, Glitch, Phoenix, Just Barbarian Things, oh, smash. Matt, the Air, Camasia, Shield again, or twice more. Sky Collective with the 101. And Sky Collective again. And, oh, someone I haven't seen much in the feed. 3 Vol Lucky. Well, thank you. Love seeing new people. And cheers to all of you. You hope Sin gets arms? I do too. It's kind of a while away, to be honest. But we'll be pushing towards prosthetics. Okay, so we want to clear out these buggery boos once we are able. and then send Naz and probably most of the dogs to a hunting camp, so that I can supplement my food, because of course I have basically none. I have enough food for like a few days. I'd preferably not butcher, my own animals. So that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to keep them fed. But if I settle out new tiles, they might be able to do some hunting on their own. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Gormador and Essie Pay. Angel Terra, Glitch, Shield. Thank you all. Beautiful hydrate. So we have a lot more animals than we have Vikings. And a lot of the Vikings that we have permanent injuries. Sin here is basically the Black Knight. Having one leg, one peg leg, no arms, no manipulation whatsoever to speak of, which is obviously a bit of a problem when it comes to long-term survival and effectiveness and all that. I was very bummed by that development. You know what? Don't even bother doing any of that. There is no way that we're going to be able to get... There's no point in having one heal root left. We do have Sin, who's able to pray at the tree, though. So if we take a look at her schedule, she is scheduled for meditation all the time. And we also have 2 neuroformers over here, because we did the deserter. Now, Isaac, who joined us, was not tribal and therefore did not stay. But yeah, that will be good stuff when we get the ability. So in terms of work, Gorm, you are... I don't need more steel. Alright, I'm going to take them off of Animal Handle. Whoa, Shield, thanks for all the gifted subs again. Holy moly. How's everyone doing? I think we're doing alright. I'm obviously having some mood issues with my own. Specifically the ones that lost loved ones. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to come back from. Alright, so Naz is healing up, and soon he'll be fully healed, and he'll set up a hunting camp. What else? Wildlife. We have some hare and some rats that are just not very meat-rich. Sin, you are idle. Yep, you should be going to the anima tree. There you go. Now, we do at least have an impressive rec room and a laboratory that is definitely helping us progress. Whoa, we are feeding dogs insect jellies. That seems... I mean, to be honest, until we get microelectronics, it doesn't really matter, because I don't have anyone to sell the insect jellies to. So, that's sort of a moot point. I'm just looking around the map to see if there's anything else I can use, but there's really not going to be any wild berries or anything like that. It's just too cold. Now, the growing season does say never, but that doesn't actually mean never. It means that there's going to be a slim window in the warmest months for me to grow food. So never is a misnomer, if that's fair to say. And it sounds like, yep, we just took down the yak. So now that we have the yak down, let's take down the does. We're actually getting a decent amount of food from hunting here. So that's good. It's going to give Naz the ability to rest up. If my shirt was a little more green, I'd be a floating head. Yeah, I know. I could probably tailor the chroma key to this color green, but I'd rather not, because then you'd see the background, you know, that's hiding the very boring white wall behind me. But on that front, I'm actually going to be moving soon, like within a week or two. So I might end up getting with... The hope is I'll have an office that will accommodate like a small couch so that dogs can sit behind me. That way they can hang out with me when I stream. and find some way to have Yoda as part of the stream, maybe behind me or like something like that, so that you guys can see him and don't have to redeem channel points for it. 'Tis the hope. Show you Yoda. All right. Oh, come on. There we are. And he's turning pink is typical. Bonep, thanks for all the gifted subs. Welcome, everybody. At this point, I'm not going to have a single non-sub. Means an ad-free experience, I guess. That actually makes me quite happy. I've, as you all know, never, ever run ads if I can help it. One thing I'm going to do is have Ulf switch guns with Naz. Because Naz is going to go be the hunter, the full-time hunter. And at a hunting outpost. So I want him to grab the charge rifle. Just in case he's attacked, a charge rifle is going to be a more effective weapon. Shield, you are dropping... Shield, Camasia, Glitch. Bonep, you guys are going crazy today. Hi, buddy. Yoda was, got a little car sick. Actually, that's not true. He got a little homesick. So, the drive home was, it was interesting. You need an invisible shirt? I've actually been thinking of, starting a, doing some merchandise. Hey, Matt, thanks for additional bits. For the second time. Yeah, getting merchandise going. So maybe I'll have some green shirts that will chroma key if you're a streamer. Alright, so other than being low meat, Naz, as soon as Naz is healed up, so here's the plan. As soon as Naz is healed up, I'm going to clear out this bug cave, so that I can make use of the bug meats. How can I go about making sure that Yoda doesn't change colors? I don't know. Stupid white balance. So here Sin is making sure that we have some anima grass, because that's literally all that she could do. I should... Honestly, she should be like the village witch, and I should... Well, obviously, she would be way too close to the tree. But I want to, like, set her up so that she lives near the tree, and she's just... she's like a crone. But, maybe not one that shapeshifts. Oh my god. You guys are lighting up my feed. Do we get them to all die yet? Not yet. We're healing. I don't know if we're really doing well. I would go so far as to say we're not doing well. I've been getting my butt kicked. But... Oh, Julie, the leader of the Tenacious Roamers, informed us that there is an old ruin near Niflheim. Cool. So here are some special ancient ruins that are linked to... oh my god. You guys are hyping way too much. You've maxed out the hype train? Yoda, they maxed out the hype train. So these ruins can have some really nice stuff, but they're dangerous, as one might expect it to be. But that would be a good raid. That would be a very good raid. Alright, so Gorm finally got rid of all the blighted plants that just weren't dying on their own. There was a YouTube comment about whether I should keep the Guardian armor for the insulation properties, and I think you're right. I'd love to wear plate armor more than the Guardian, because the Guardian stuff, just a little reminder, the Guardian stuff moves you way slower, 1.1, and it makes you basically not dodge, you just tank. Whereas the plate armor only slows you down 0.8 and does not make you not dodge, which is a very important difference. But of course, the Guardian armor is protecting us from the ridiculous temperatures. So right now, if you take a look at Doc, he's only protected to about freezing, whereas Gorm's protected to almost negative 40. So there's a significant difference in their armors there. I might be able to make up for it if I had plate armor with a particularly well insulating tribal wear. In fact, let's try that. We also have the leather helmets. So these leather helmets are what, 34 sharp? Versus the headdresses, which are... Yeah, it's possible that I want to make some leather helmets as well. And leather armor. So the leather armor here is 44 sharp. The Ravager armor is 47 with pain, shock, threshold. So yeah, maybe some Ravager stuff. I don't know if it's going to be insulating. Well, it's pretty well insulating. We'll crank some out. So once Naz is up, I'm going to have him set up a food outpost for us, just 2 tiles over, so that he can, run some food back and forth. And then Svein here is just going to finish that plate armor, and then we'll try first to make some insulating tribal wear. Now, of all the leathers I have, I would say the thick fur is probably the best insulation property. Maybe blue fur. Let me take a look. Heavy fur is 54%. Blue fur, or 54. Yeah, all right. So heavy fur is definitely the most insulating. So tribal wear, make out of heavy fur, and I can make 3 of these. So to catch up, Sky Collective, JD, Bonet, thank you all for additional lovely donations. And Pink Link, whoa, okay. Wes Bonali, Kin of Naz. That is a lot of dudes landing on me. Alright. Well, this is just ridiculous. Sin, just go to one of these rooms. Doc. Wolf. Alright, so I don't think the animals are going to be happy. What I'm going to try to do is Xeno, that's bonded, is going to hide somewhere, maybe in Naz's room. If I can, I want to avoid having a dead bonded animal. And then Area 2 will be all the other pets. Oh my god. This is the second time I've had massive pod droppers landing on me. I'm not sure I really like the pod drop mechanics. Oh dear lord. Alright, so Ulf. Okay. I am just simply not excited about this one. Alright, kill her before she juices. Good luck, pets. Oh my god. This is just pet disaster. Oh boy. Alright, Gorm. You're very much losing to a person that doesn't have weapons. Ulf and Svein are making very good work of their shotguns and lances and stuff. Doc just closed the distance so that Sammy can't do more damage. Naz is getting hit. So, you know the food shortages I've been having? I think we might just be fixing that. Between having a lot of animals die and, hey look, it's Doctor Strange. having a lot of animals die, and then also having all these humans here for food sources. Okay, they are fleeing now. So, I've mostly survived. In terms of wounds... Oh, God, everything's on fire. So, none of these guys that came, these are all non... how to say it? They're not... Why are you bashing my downed... Okay. Gorm here is going to ignore enemies and start extinguishing fires. I'm going to tell him where to go. We did knock down Strange. All the other animals here aren't going to pursue. Ulf and Svein are pursuing just so that these guys don't break the doors. Doc. Okay, so my pets have done a pretty good job of subduing enemies. Now it's time to put them out. Obsolete, how are you doing? Okay, 11 is not so terrible. There might be some good... Yeah, so like this guy, for instance, has pretty good armor. Double strand. Alpaca wool and sheep wool's pretty good gear. So I'm definitely going to want to do some stripping. Alright, now my doctors... Svein, you are going to help Obsolete, because he's kind of on fire. Now, I know that most of my village is wood, and I want to keep it that way. Looks like the stream died. Oh boy. Well, that's going to be weird for you guys. Alright, so they never made out of the door. I'm just going to pause a second so that everybody that is rejoining know what's going on. Just sorry to YouTube. So here's what happened. Most of the pets took the brunt. I'm going to have the pets go back on pet zones. Yeah, so most of the pets took the brunt. There's a lot of fires that we're trying to put out. None of my Vikings are dying all that quickly, but we're going to have to patch up our pets quickly. There's definitely a lot of these raiders here that we can strip their clothing and use it as our own. And then Ulf here. All right, Sin, you're good. Okay, so here's our valiant pets. Doc, start tending to Skull. He is not going to do well without it. Actually, it's fine, you do it. And then, Doc, you tend to someone else. Just because of time allotment. So, none of these guys are Viking, so I'm not going to be recruiting them. But that was... How many? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 dropped in on me? Wait, wow. That is a lot of, oh my god. That is... That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Can you stop, Storyteller? I'm alive, though. But mostly due to the fact that I had help from my pets, who I'm trying to save. Now, oh, you know what? No stomach. I think you're gonna have to be, yeah. That's not something you really come back from as an animal. Yeah, I'm using Freya Fierce, which is a Viking-specific storyteller that has raid mechanics built in. If you want to know more, you can always look it up from the site. Alright, so I'm trying to heal up in the order of emergency. I'm just trying to stop the bleeding of those that are bleeding. How many herbal meds? Okay, you know what? I don't have enough herbal meds, so never mind. Keep doing that without herbals. You can live years without a stomach. True. I just think that that given all of the medical attention that everybody needs, I have to prioritize. You know, it's called triage. Because I even have bleeding, my medics are themselves bleeding too. That was our only wolf, yes. We don't have a male wolf, so they weren't a breeding pair anyway. Oh, there's an Arctic fox out here. I'll try to... Nah, you know what? I don't need a fox. Foxes are great for the amount of food that they eat to their... the amount of food that they eat to their hauling capacity. They're very efficient haulers because they don't take a lot of food. For my Bloodluster, I'm just having him kill who's down. So Skull died here. We'll see you in Helheim. Sad Skull. Oh, excuse you, but what? Get out of here. Trying to eat my smoke leaf. Alright, let's prioritize bleeding. Okay, Naz is fully healed. Gorm, you're next. Ah, stupid rats. This door should be held closed because they're being annoying. I left these doors open for the raid, but now they're, you know, I need to stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is 3 hours. Okay. Well, I'm glad I hopped on that. So we'll be putting the corpses... Let's pick a different spot for the corpses. I'm going to put them in a new stockpile. That's a little closer. Copy and paste. Just want to make sure I get it. So that the pets can go here easily to eat. And I'll put a door here. So as far as a void goes, I can add that back in. Our obsolete miscarried. And let's get the rest of the wounds tended to. Obsolete now has an infection. Another thing I could do is animal beds. That is definitely would be of benefit. I think light... What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of plain leather. Okay. So I'm going to have Svein start making plain leather beds so that we can heal faster. Because the recovery rate when you're sleeping on an animal bed is better, or when animals are sleeping on an animal bed. Okay. Doc, you should be going to sleep soon. Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're just hauling some stuff. Yeah, you can go to sleep, buddy. You can rest up. For some reason or another, even at bed rest 1, he's just like, you know, I'm good. I'll fight till I die. Alright, so Obsolete's now in an animal bed, which is going to help with recovery rate. We have yet another centipede. I'm really hoping that I get border raiders that raid me so that they come in and fight the centipedes for me. Oh, we've got dragon eating my wolf. I guess it's sort of understandable given the lack of food, but there's a lot of humans here that they could be eaten instead. That I much, much, much prefer them to be eating. Okay, so Doc's no longer bleeding. Whew. That was spicy. That was very spicy. Man, I need you to, like, eat Wake Up or something. I don't have Wake Up. Actually, your mood's fine because of all the bloodlust. Alright, I think Skull's being eaten by all the other pets. Which is an unfortunate waste of calories given that there's good humans out here, but oh well, whatever. It happens. Whoa! Aggro! Hey, 20 months. Oh my god. It doesn't feel like 20 months for me. But I suppose it has to be, right? Are you doing yayo? Who told you you could do yayo? Hold on a sec. Yeah, man. What? Oh, because you're chemically fascinated. Ah, you just do whatever drugs you want. I see. You better not get addicted. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to let him rest yet, because I still need more beds. So how many animals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Now we got a bed for each. I'm gonna start hauling the animals myself, or humans myself, just so I don't have to stare at them. I don't think they're going to rot anytime soon, but wouldn't hurt to get them out of there. That's going to be a lot of good animal food, though. All right, who's my mining? Gorm. Once you're healed up, you'll help mine. Another hydrate. Cheers. Okay, this rat here is likely eating corpses. Yeah, alright, it's eating corpses. Sort of figured as much. Now, I'm not going to worry about the tattered clothing. I don't care enough. In terms of assignments, let's fix that. Now, the plan still is to get... Whoa, we are getting a bit of the biome back, as you can see. Oh, penguin never got healed up. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go for Hail Mary here. Obsolete, I'm gonna try to... I think it's too late for that infection. I don't know how long it was gone untreated, but we'll try. I think it is too late. Substantial construction. So... This is a project from the Pact of Zolsi, or whatever. It's not for rep. It's for Jade and an Eltec Skullcap. I'll have you all vote on this. How about that? There we go. First poll of the stream. So because it doesn't increase our reputation or anything, I think it's fine because it's not violating the whole we shall not have allies. But you all can decide on whether I do it or not. There we go. Now, stupid rats that are... Oh, here's another one. Yeah, as you can see, because there's basically no sources of food on the map here, wild animals are coming in to corpse eat. Which is all the more reason why I'm probably going to need a door here. So that enemy critters can't reach my corpses. In fact, let's put the door in here, so it's actually internal to the base. Yeah, obsolete did die. Rip. At least it wasn't a botted animal, but I'll try to avoid that in the future. And another mech cluster. Oh my lord. It landed... Well, A, it landed basically directly on the last mech cluster. And B, it's assembling lancers. And give me a... It's a droner. Could we not? Game? Like, what did I do to you? Ugh. Can I get a giant raid, please? Like a giant manhunter pack that's coming in from the southwest, maybe? Please and thank you. Dear Lord. Alright, Ulf, what could you be working on? You make art. So, go make art, I guess. So now that we have all the, all of the critters, all of these enemies dead. Oh, you are smashing things in your room. I don't need to set up the hunting camp as urgently as I previously did, right? It's not urgent anymore because we have all these corpses here that we'll be able to roof up and keep cold or whatever. Cold storage. Alright, you best not break your bed, though. You broke a wall. And you broke your torch. That's fine. Oh, man, and these ibex are hanging out with the mechs. Meaning that I don't really have an ability to kill them off. Oh, this is so frustrating. Stupid mechs. MVP, thanks for the bits. And Iscandia for the resub. Oh, MVP, there was a Show Yoda, and I didn't do it. Oh, man, my stupid cable just keeps getting caught on everything. There we go. Alright, putting that bedroom back together. So now, yeah, the pets should have plenty to eat. And I'm going to have my people avoid going in here. Even the bloodluster. Because they don't need to. Hey, buddy. Alright, as far as wildlife goes, where's the fox? It's not that close. Agrax, thanks for your resub. Hydrate or dehydrate? Don't mind if I do. Transport pod crash from the Fallen Empire. Okay, Grigos. You are definitely not tribal. A smoke leaf addict with some clothing. I think just another... I'm not going to worry about the clothing. I think it's just another body to the pile. Alright, let me get the rest of these corpses out of here. So we don't have to constantly stare at corpses for mood issues. The moderate psychic drone just caused Naz to go into a daze, as I think he was hunting the fox. I'm not sure. Yeah, as he was hunting a fox, he dazed. I really need to get, like, mortars or something. This is just... I don't think there's any mortar shields here. I know... No, there is. There's a mortar shield. Oh, no, this is a low shield. Is there a high shield? Yep. No, 2 low shields? Or just a big raid over here. Could I please get a big raid? That would be awesome. So I'm already avoiding this whole area. I guess I can expand the avoid zone a little bit more. For pets and for people. Man, this is vicious. God, I barely... I don't have enough to defend against that. But I don't want to pick up and leave. I want to live here. So I'm going to do my best to stay true to that. So this is a pretty good amount of calories for the dogs. Dog's fully healed. We've got 5 grass. Sin, you are doing an excellent job. And my potatoes are about half grown, if you were curious for some reason. It is hard snow. Looks like rain, though. And the vote? Sure. Up to me. I am going to say no. I don't really need to add anything else to my current queue, is my feeling. Alright, Naz is starving, but that's because he was in a psychotic break. I don't like how the droner has been droning even though the countdown hasn't activated. Although, I gotta say, with all the unstable power cells, it may be possible to get a cheeky shot from Svein here or something to try to daisy chain explode these cells, like shooting this way into this cell or something. That might be possible. That might be necessary in order to try to stop the droner. It's definitely going to absolutely tick off, you know, all the mechs. But because it's a dangerous decision, I'll have you all choose. Because that sounds about right. I wish I had a proper sniper rifle, though. I don't think I do. No, I really don't. Do I? Because a proper sniper rifle, and I'd be able to more protect myself or something. Alright. Okay. Looks like a yes might be... the majority opinion here. It's funny that these potatoes get so hot they don't even grow. It would be nice to recover an unstable power cell, sure. Oh, yeah, so the low shield... Oh, true. The low shield is going to protect that. So I'm not going to be able to get close enough, actually. I would need a research for mortars or something. I suppose there's not really a good alternative. Alright, it's fine here. I'm going to make sure to start smithing and tailoring so that we can get warmer clothing. And get out of the guardian armor, which makes us not dodge. And then I still would like to... 6 grass, cool. I would still like to get to the neuroformers. I don't know about the ancient ruins. I want to. I really want to. It's just a matter of having the manpower to be able to do it safely and effectively. Oh, Xeno is pregnant. So when Naz is back from... Oh, you know what? I can still do it. I can still shoot it. I can fire an EMP launcher, right? And then... Okay, let's try that. I'll try that tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to EMP launch the low shields and knock them out and then snipe the unstable power cell. The issue is the Inferno turret's going to be firing at me the whole time, which is not going to be fun. Okay, we are just about out of wildlife here. Which means I'm going to keep my eye on sending my pets out. Alright, so here comes the trebleware. I think one of the trebleware, or both of them, definitely need to go to my brawlers. So when we finish this trebleware, just drop. And the insulation here is 20, almost 30 degrees, which is up from 9 and 10. So 10 more degrees insulation is going to be pretty good, and that's only for a normal quality. If it was like, if it was wool and not fur, it would be even better. So Doc, you're now at 24 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty decent. And Gorm's going to be next. Gorm, switch out your armor. And there we are. Okay, so 24 and 25 degrees. And then everyone else is fine. Everyone else has pretty good insulation. Guess that's all the leather we have. So now that we have leather helmets, let's see. We're going to make leather helmets out of bear skin. I think that will do. Oh, thanks for the follow. Cheers. So I'm just trying to get my armor up. But I did say that I would try to knock out the cluster. And the cooldown activation is in hours. So, Ulf, what can I do to make you a little happier? Nothing. I don't really have drugs for any... Okay. So here's the other issue. I can't get to this easily. I'm going to have to mine through here or something as a way out. So it's going to have to wait. The problem with waiting is the turrets are going to wake up. So here's the issue. If we fire from over here, I guess I could fire from up here. I'll try. I think it's a bad idea, but like 80% of you voted yes. Oh, wow. Penguin is about to die. He picked a fight with a turkey, and the turkey basically won. Yikes. That is not good. Okay, Ulf. And it's fine. Any of my other animals, like, nearly dying? Just penguin? Okay, I think penguin's alive and okay. No, I'm not going to be able to do it because the other turrets go live too. I think the, if I had a smoke launcher and an AMP launcher, that might be able to allow me to do it. But I think the smoke launcher alone is not. But as you can see here, I have stunned the low mech shields, but I'm just not going to be able to get a shot on to the unstable power cell without severely risking my life, you know, by putting myself in front of a heavy turret. Oh! Gorm trying to kill Doc. Well, that's going to be awkward. Both my brawlers ruining each other's armor. My best warden would be Ulf. Ulf, could you arrest Gorm? Oh, there! Oh, yes! Yes! Literally what I asked for. So, I've been asking for a raid. It's a small raid. But a raid from the southwest. And here it is. It did nothing. It got super squished super quick. But, I don't know. The thought is nice. It almost broke the assembler, which is already shut down. Alright, so Gorm, you're going to be, like... Don't strip him. Let's immediately release. And then Doc hides in his room. Great. So these mechs here... I don't know why they're actually coming at me. They shouldn't be. So pet shelter. Let me set up pet shelter. Pet shelter should be... Actually, pet shelters can just be in there. That's fine. Okay, why are you not turning around? Okay, I'm just going to assume that they're coming for me for real, and they are not turning around. I'm going to keep using the EMP launcher. Gorm, are you going to be... Okay, yeah, you got catharsis, so you're good, even though you're recently imprisoned. Oh no, here they go, they're turning around. Hey, Shielf, thanks for the bits, and welcome to the stream. Oh, Naz... Okay, I guess Naz was, like, way out of place. Because, he's got a scyther on his bum, even though I had him set up as shelter. I am trying to close this door behind me. We've got help coming. Oh, God, this door is, open. That's another problem. Some animal, like, dropped wood in the door. So the EMP launcher is helping a little bit, but, as you can see, there are mechs coming in from the top, which is going to get a bit messy. Alright, so here comes the Scyther. This is going to be like a giant gamer ringing around a Rosie, I think. I don't really see another way for it. So I want to stay away from these guys. Penguin's unconscious. Sin, I'm going to forbid your door. So I would say it's actually a little unfortunate that I had a raid that was so weak. Because the net result of that is that I've got this nasty fight on my hands. And Doc is pretty vulnerable. Alright, these guys are just bashing beds and walls and stuff. They're pretty replaceable. Okay, these two are dead. I am thinking about the best way forward. So, one of the things I could do is, now that I have Svein, I could try to kite the mechs. He has longer range than the mechs do. But he is quickly... How much is his mood going to drop? Okay, he is quickly going to lose his mind and get pissed. I'm thinking, I'm sorry. Alright, and there's no smoke leaf left over here. It rotted or got hauled away. Where was that corpse? Yeah, I think it's gone. I don't have tea. No, I haven't been able to plant any plants in a long, long time. So there's multiple ways of dealing with this. What I think I could do is to have him drop his lance for someone else who's not going to have a mental break. Let's see. I'm obviously very outmanned and gunned. What I think I'm going to do is have these guys rendezvous with Doc. Yep, just keep bashing my beds. That's so reasonable. Literally, as I built the beds. 4 centipedes. Penguin's just like, I'm unconscious, don't pay attention to me. Oh, here we go. Nope. They're still destroying. Yep. Pretty much what I had worried about. He went into a daze. Now, unfortunately for Naz, he's like wet in this water, which is going to be another mood debuff. And the Charge Lance barely has more range than the... Oh, there you go. Barely... Oh, wow, I got real lucky there. Barely has more range. Wow, every bed, huh? Every bed? Is that really necessary? Svein is very obviously heading towards the base. I think I just have to fight this. I don't want to, but I really don't see an alternative. Because otherwise, Svein is going to get himself killed. He's on his way to commit suicide right now. Thank you all for watching episode 6 of The Blades of Ragnarok, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 19th. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, just go to Rhadamant.com for my stream schedule. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keeping in mind that there are 5 more hours of this stream yet to air. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all next episode. Farewell.